Fire, we'll be some new high, further than the blue sky.
What's up, world? I'm your host, The Real Brody, and this is the We Say
They Say
podcast. We got my man right here, meet you 2 times, say it 2 times. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. We got a special guest in the house tonight. We got Akeem Amiko, one of our good friends.
Gucci.
One of the top underground artists in the city, man. What's up, brother? What's going on? Tell me how your day been.
It's been busy. Like, before I pulled up here, I shot a little visual for the record I'm putting out Friday. And then now I'm just here, man, with the dogs, man. I'm just here with the dogs.
Yeah, you been quarantining?
Yeah, basically, something like that.
I hope so, nigga, because you try like in my space.
Yeah, social distancing. That's what they are saying.
You said, who fault is that?
Who fault is that?
Hey, man, the quarantine, like I said, it ain't 10 people here, so the show must go on. Yeah, we ain't 6 feet from each other, but I mean, y'all niggas sanitized and y'all took baths. I hope.
Facts. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
Say that shit. So how you been dealing with this quarantine thing?
I've been cooler for real. I ain't really been doing nothing. I've been in the house with my children, cooling it. I did just come back from the grocery store, and there's a lot of motherfuckers in the grocery store. But I had a mask on thanks to my mom's, and I had my phone in one hand, and I had my other hand in my pocket, so I ain't touch nothing.
What about gloves?
Yeah.
My mother ain't had no gloves for me, so I kept my hand in my pocket.
He halfway, man.
I kept my hand in my pocket.
Fuck that. Did you have your mask on the right way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. I know which way to put the goddamn mask.
Which way you put the mask?
The charcoal pot, I had the filter jump, so I had the charcoal filter jump. My mother got a special type of jump, so the charcoal pot go out this way.
I don't know. I ain't wearing that shit. I ain't gonna
Fuck that, I ain't playing. Shit in the air.
Nah, this quarantine shit crazy. Like the fucking city, a desert. Like the city, real life, it's like nobody out there. Like not even bums, not even crack. It's like for real. Like it's crazy. Like in the city, you see hundreds and thousands of people walking and catching the bus and all of that. And it's like now it's like nobody. Like this shit is weird. Like the only thing that's really packed for real is like grocery stores. Like I went in Target yesterday. It was like 6 people in that motherfucker. Cause they had this thing where everything closed at 5,
right?
Except Essential. So I'm like, but they ain't like it's Target sell all that shit. But I'm like, is they excluded or they gonna be open? You know what I'm saying? So I had to hurry up and get to Target by 5, but they ain't closed though. I was like, man, what the fuck going on? But
man, my thing is people just be touching shit, bro. Like in the grocery store, people just be picking shit up, putting shit down.
You're like, yeah, I like this on.
Yeah, Mo, what the fuck?
It's been like that, so it's just whatever, man.
I know it's just honestly, like this ain't nothing but a wake up call, like my man said. This ain't nothing but a wake up call for everybody to pay more attention and to be more cautious and take more precaution to what's really going on in the world, because it's sad, but we don't pay attention to shit until it actually hit home.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be that way, but us as people, especially us as black people, we take shit for you look at all the videos and stuff that's going on social media. Coronavirus. Like, shit is getting real.
We don't take nothing serious, though.
Right, dog. Like, niggas running in the motherfucking stores with the speaker on their head, dancing and shit.
It's funny. It is entertaining, but it's like...
Until shit get real.
Yeah, until shit really start, motherfuckers really start dropping in front of your face, and you gonna be like, oh, shit. Like, you gonna be scared. Like,
yeah,
but
you know that's because most of that shit is just unheard of. You know what I'm saying? That's shit that happened in movies. So it's like niggas is like because for real, honestly, I ain't really tripping off the niggas making jokes about it, because to me it's not a big deal. Like I feel like it's a fucking cold, a fucking fever that niggas is catching that everybody making a fucking big deal. Like we said this shit like 2 shows ago. Like nigga, how many diseases we done heard since we've been born? Every year is some nut shit going on as far as a disease. So it's like I feel like this ain't nothing but one of them. My thing is, why is this one so special? Why is this one a big deal? Is this some shit that y'all not telling us?
You know what? And I think that's what it is. But also, I feel like they don't know how to get rid of it yet. So that's why they're making a conscious effort to tell everybody, look, I need y'all to social distance. I need you to quarantine, because they haven't figured out how to, you know what I'm saying, how to contain it yet.
Lights off. That's how you do it. Watch it.
You can't spray it, nigga. You can't spray yourself in the face with Lysol.
Man, this shit was on a Lysol bottle 50 years ago. So why is it so brand new? Why y'all wait till shit get real and then try to find a cure? You know what I'm saying? And the thing,
but in America, this is how we move.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, nah, and our fucking whack ass president too. That's because we got a nut in office, so nut shit gonna happen. Like, for real. Like,
look, my man told their ass it came from China.
so it's
That's out of
China.
pocket.
China.
It's the China disease. Like, that shit. The fuck? Why is on the lifestyle bottle then?
Yeah.
This shit ain't
Hey,
new.
Mo, Trump is real live
This
a
shit,
nut,
this
Mo.
shit real live,
My
not
man
new.
funny as shit, though. He's a real
Like, this
nut.
shit been out here. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny. Niggas probably had this shit before and we ain't even know it.
Probably did.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas probably thought we had the flu or
Walking
sick or
pneumonia
something.
or shit.
And we walking around with corona and shit. Cause like at a point in time in the beginning of this year, my whole little clique was sick.
Yeah.
We all was sick, one at a time. We probably had the Rona.
Around December, January.
bullshit.
Like,
Niggas
yeah.
was fucked up because I know I was
Yeah.
fucked up about 2
And
weeks.
I don't get sick.
Me neither.
I don't get
real.
sick.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? I barely get sick. So for me to be like, damn fool, I'm just like out of it. Like at New Year's, I was in them. I ain't drink on New Year's till probably like 3 in the morning because I was just like, fuck it, man. I'm turned up now. Everybody lit and shit. I'm sitting in a party like this. Everybody like, man, turn up. I'm like, man, nigga, got the Ronas.
Yeah.
For real, but we ain't even know.
Rona, though.
We ain't even know what it was. So, but I'm telling you, niggas been had that shit. This shit ain't new. Like, and the fact that the media making this shit go left, I feel like that's what America want. I feel like they want this shit to be a pandemic and to be all this wild ass nut shit.
You know that with everything that's going on now, the pharmaceutical industry is making so much
They
money off
booming.
this shit. This
They
shit is
booming right now.
crazy.
Guess what
bro.
else is on? The stock market is down.
That
Niggas
also-
about to buy all that shit up, and when shit get back booming, you gonna
millionaires out of nowhere. You gonna see millionaires, motherfuckers with money like this out of nowhere.
like
Popping up out of
who
nowhere.
you
out of
supposed to be?
nowhere, out of
Got all that money.
nowhere. Bullshit.
Like that shit crazy. Like like you said, like we as Americans, we take everything for granted. So I use it as a wake up call. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you wash your hands. Stop touching shit after everybody. You know, you go and keep hand sanitizer. You know, just stop just always rubbing your face and eating with your fingers and all type of shit like that. It's just a wake up call to just be more cleanliness. Like it's just niggas dirty, and we do a lot of dirty shit on an everyday basis. But now we so clean and shit, and we ain't trying to touch shit. And it's like literally, I walk up an escalator, don't even touch nothing because I'm just so precautious of this whole dumbass virus.
She told me earlier, we was talking about something earlier about how a lady was in the hospital and she went to the bathroom and she didn't wash her hands. And I told her, I said, and this is me speculating. I told her, I said, probably 60% of the world, if you told them they could rob a bank and they wouldn't get caught, how many people do you think would actually do that shit?
I would.
And my point exactly, because you can't get caught. So do you think if somebody could do something without anybody noticing, or if anybody getting caught, you think they're not gonna do that?
But white people don't care about not getting caught. These motherfuckers literally go to the bathroom and don't wash their motherfucking hands. I bet they dirty asses washing their motherfucking hands now. Like, how many times have you been somewhere? Like, literally, Martin had a whole episode of the shit when a nigga came in the bathroom and the nigga, after he came out the thing, he walked in, he said, well, get over there and wash your hands. Like, nigga, real life don't be washing their hands. Like, that shit is normal. It is normal for white people to not wash their hands. It's normal for them to it be cold as shit outside and them to not have on no coat and shit. Yeah. Like, I don't know, they body different. Like, it's just, they weird. But I don't know. I'm willing to see. Because we can't everybody away and then hiding and shit and staying in the house. I wish I went somewhere in public and a white person was there just to see their reaction now. Just to see it now because there's all this wild shit going on. Now do you wash your hands? Because y'all motherfuckers, white people don't be washing their hands.
I'm about to start recording motherfuckers and I'm going to be like, look.
Put them on blast.
Yeah, nah, they really.
You nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, like niggas really will come out of the shitter. You will hit them, and come out that motherfucker and just
happens all the time, though. It happens all the time.
Like niggas real loud.
I seen a video on social media, bro. It was a white dude. He was on the train, bro. He started licking his hands, bro, and touching the rail, bro. Like the little pole you stand,
like intentionally or
yes,
just
and the girl was recording him.
Like, took his mask off.
Oh, so after this corona shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking it's just niggas.
Was this New York or DC?
It looked like it was here, but you know, I don't know. I knew he was on the train. I don't know where he was at in the world, but he was on the train.
Man, fuck
and
that.
he started licking his hands and touching the shit. I'm like,
my thing is, no one said anything.
Yeah.
The girl recording should have said something. She should have stood up like, you was a nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, but you don't never know. He could have popped her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like,
Fuck
hey, you
that,
nasty
bro.
motherfucker. Bitch, shut up.
Yeah.
Try your motherfucking business.
That shit happened.
But that would have brought awareness to somebody else.
Because how many times you see somebody in the bathroom don't wash their hands and you tell them don't wash their hands?
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So
Just
it's
don't
like,
touch me, motherfucker.
yeah, like niggas is nasty, and it's just like I said, it's just something like I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes I do some shit. I touch a doorknob, and then I go eat some chips. I walk in the store, touch the doorknob to the jump, and just start eating chips random because it's just
normal.
me.
You don't think about it. Like you're not thinking.
It's a reaction.
Mm-hmm. But that's why I said, like you said, it's a wake up call. We as this free ass country need to, just take more precautions, and then But what's throwing me off is everybody just making shit up. Everybody just making shit up. Everybody think we about to be on lockdown. Police gonna be sitting at our door with AKs and shit. Like we can't take our children to the playground. But another thing that's throwing me off is none of these motherfuckers wanted to go outside with their motherfucking kids. But now that niggas on lockdown, everybody want to go the fuck outside. Yeah. Everybody be in the house on their laptops, on their phones, on Instagram. But now niggas want to go outside with their kids because they allegedly can't go outside. It's like, they like, oh shit, it might be a time we can't go outside, so let me take my kid outside. Y'all want some fresh air now, huh?
When you tell someone you can't do it, it's gonna make them want to do it. Exactly. So that's what Eddie wants. So
me as a dad, I'm not a fan of the whole just the generation with the kids playing the games and just on the phones and shit. Like my kids don't got no phones. My kids, I'm not buying them no phones till they of age that I feel suit for them to have a motherfucking phone.
They don't need it.
They got a little tablet and shit. They can call their mothers and they can do a little educational shit and play a little game. Like I'm gonna let them be a kid, but at the end of the day, like on them nice days, we outside. Like I tell you, even when it's cold, nigga, we still outside. Like if it ain't super cold, me and my son at the court, my daughter at the playground doing her, and we at the court. Like it's just, I take my kids outside, and I like sometimes, and I be lazy sometimes. Because I got them in the mode of always want to go outside. They be like, Dad, can we go outside? I be like, oh shit, I'm trying to relax. But I'm like, you know what? I appreciate that you want to go outside because that's motherfucking kids that I know that won't step foot outside. So it's like,
I ain't gonna hold you. My children, they watch phones and all that stuff. So that's on me.
Yeah. I feel like every kid do. That's what they do.
Me, my daughter, she has grandparents and stuff like that. That when she goes with them, she's outside. You know what I'm saying? She has a little playground, grandmother backyard. She run and get on the slide, do all that other stuff. My son also. They have, you know what I'm saying? They have the necessities to where they can go outside when they, you know what I'm saying, want to go outside. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the phone thing, like sometimes I pass him the phone and you know what I'm saying. But for my youngest son, he watches letters and the numbers and the colors and stuff like that. So having phones and stuff is not all bad.
No, it's not. But do your children have their own personal cell phone?
No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Hell no.
Playing on the phone and watching the phone and watching the tablet is totally fine with me. We're in the generation of technology. Right. That's where half of our information comes from. Phones, tablets. I get that, but I'm not getting my kid no cell phone, and they fucking walking down the street like, yeah, let me call on Quick and them. Like, no, motherfucker, sit your ass, go ride a bike.
My bad for leaving you out the combo, man. We know you ain't got no kids. We know you ain't got no kids.
I'm telling you, but still, I'm around.
Nah, but he know niggas that got kids. Like, it's still a perspective. Like, even if I ain't had no kids, I would still feel that was always me. We was outside. Right. Yeah. We was outside in bad neighborhoods that we shouldn't have even fucking been outside.
What? Who you selling? Doing shit.
So it's like we supposed to have our kids in these decent neighborhoods where shit ain't fucked up, and we in the house. Yeah. Take your motherfucking kid outside.
Even in the decent neighborhoods now, shit fucked up. So
shit fucked up everywhere. Anything can happen. Like I literally was outside 5-6 years old. I was in the projects though, but it wasn't my house. I was at my folks' house. And we outside just pooping and shit. I mean, we just playing, being kids, and I hear blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have got hit. Yeah. One of us could have got hit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes don't get it twisted. In that neighborhood, of course, shit, niggas is going to be shooting. But you never know. Your neighbor could be a hood nigga and live in a nice neighborhood and have beef and somebody shoot his house up and the kids right there. So it can happen anywhere. I get that. But I'm a numbers nigga. Like, it's the chances is slim of it happening in some wild,
at the end of the day,
chill neighborhood.
At the end of the day, it's about being active. You want your kids to be active. You don't want them to get lazy or just...
Yeah, I hate a fat kid. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I do.
I don't say that, but you just don't want...
That's how I feel. I don't be like, why are you fat? You fucking 7 years old, nigga.
It might just be generic, bro.
Man, I don't believe that shit, man. I don't believe that shit, man. I be saying motherfucking parents big as shit and they kid bony as shit.
Not everybody grew up skinny, fools.
You right.
Some niggas came out fat.
There ain't nobody. We all was fat babies because we ain't moving. But guess what happened when we started moving? Man. We motherfucking got skinny. We got skinny when we started moving. Everybody was a fat ass baby.
So let's talk about I know we can't get on top.
No,
that's
this
cool.
is a
That's
podcast.
cool.
We
But
talk about whatever the
let's
fuck we
get
want.
into the fat niggas who actually play sports, like the fat offensive linemen and the fat.
Ain't
niggas
nothing
around.
wrong with it.
Y'all niggas aren't fat.
Right, but they're a grown ass
But they're
man.
also active.
Right, I get that, but they.
So that's just their
But they
body
lazy
build.
active. They lazy active. They act. All they do is
I would say
stand.
that. I would have said
Aaron
that.
Donald ain't lazy active.
Who's
Not
Aaron
playing
Don-
the way he played.
That nigga not fat.
Aaron Donald is fat, fool.
That nigga not fat. Aaron Donald's not fat to me.
Shit, Aaron Donald, he ain't regular size.
What was Glenn Davis? What was Glenn
Big
Davis?
baby, yeah, he was fat.
He's a fat boy. He a fat boy.
But he still
was
made
active.
it. Yeah,
But was he a fat kid?
Yes.
No, he wasn't. You don't even know that. You just talking.
Just
You don't even know. You never seen Glenn Davis' baby picture, so you just bucking him right now. So you don't know. So I can't even hold you to
He
that.
did just jump out there.
Yeah, yes, nigga. Fuck, he don't even fucking know.
Fat.
That nigga.
Yeah,
but
he fat, Mo.
this is my personal opinion. I don't like when I see kids fat. That's all. And I don't hate them. I mean, I did say I hate fat kids,
definitely
but I don't hate them like it's not their fault. Sometimes I blame the person. Sometimes you're right. It is genetic. Sometimes you can't help it. But I'm not really a genetic ass person. Because I know some people with 20 family members all big as shit and they bony as shit. Why are you the black sheep? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they probably did something. You the cheerleader and everybody else they ain't do shit. But you skinny and your whole family fat. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes that's the way it goes.
And it ain't the kid's fault. Sometimes the parents don't got money to put them in shit or take them outside or time and all that. But, man, to me, I feel like you should be skinny because you ain't got no food. See what I'm saying? It just makes sense to me. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, but the whole thing is, man, don't make Rona make you want to take your kids outside.
Yeah, you should have been on that.
You should have been taking your kids outside.
And then when it's over, continue to take your kids out.
Facts.
Continue to just be active and be clean. Work on your hygiene. Practice that. So,
and stop making up shit too. Y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Y'all see an army truck in the neighborhood. Y'all think y'all about to be the Nazi pulling up and shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's a mess.
niggas just left.
All right, but ladies and gentlemen, my man got a new song coming out on Friday. Talk to the people about your song, bro.
All right, the song is called "Brazy in Love." Let me see. When did I record that? It's March now. I think I recorded that back in January. I ain't gonna hold it. I was going through some shit in January, but anyways, it's just about like the measures. It's just the like the levels and the measures you'll take to get your queen back or get your partner back. So it's not about just like in the guy's like perspective, but just like if you're a chick, it's about getting your king back. If you whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever you dip and dabble in, like it's about getting that person back. So
is it getting them back because of something you did wrong or like
it don't matter. It don't matter.
So it didn't work out and now you just want them back.
You want them back.
Okay.
And especially if you see them with someone else, like you gonna get your person back. You can get your person back. You gonna do whatever it takes, no matter if you gotta do some OC shit.
So do you want them back because you seen
Well,
them with somebody else?
I'm not there no more. I'm not there no more. That's the case. That's the case. But
oh, so you only want them back because they with
no.
somebody else? Okay.
It's not even that. But it's just like that does like fuck. It makes it even worse. But whatever.
Yeah,
It's one of those things. We all been through it, so I'm putting that song out Friday because it's for everyone. Because we all been through there. We all been through that. So it's something that everyone can relate to. You're gonna love it. It's really good music. Trust me.
So you being a rapper,
Yeah.
is it you singing on the song?
Singing, rapping,
You harmonizing?
cursing. I'm cursing. I'm killing people in that
What's your man
jump.
21 Savage say? He was singing. I gave you my heart. You was my dog.
It's one of them jumps. It's one of them jumps, and like that's the direction I'm going for this album too. That I'm
Hold
coming
on, you
out.
said you killing people in that motherfucker.
Well, we just talking about we taking it to the extreme. Like not saying I'm
Oh,
doing that,
okay.
but we just
Okay.
if that's what it takes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's what it takes.
You
Yeah.
gotta
You
kill a
gotta
nigga to
offer
get your
nigga.
girl back.
Yeah, sometimes.
You got
like-
off a nigga.
He said, yeah, sometimes.
It's one of those things.
Murder
that-
Mook, it's the wop.
It's one of those things that is just one of those like you play that in your head like I want to do it, but you know you really can't. But I made a song for motherfuckers who just want
Right. A lot of the
listen.
music is just shit you wish you could do, but you ain't gonna do.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
all.
like,
Grand
just
Theft
sit
Auto.
there.
It's like Grand Theft Auto. Like
Right.
this
And
shit-
the music.
Mhm.
Got you. Okay.
Good music though.
So, let me ask you this.
What's up?
I'm gonna backtrack real quick. Where did you come up with the Lost Boy? Like, what experiences did you go through to come up with the Lost Boy album?
Let me see. I think I had that idea since like 20. 2016, 15. I put it out.
So
17.
what were you doing in 2016 to give you that motivation to drop that personal album?
Let's see. I was just sweet for it, man. Everything is just like, from like when you listen to the music, like I'm always talking about a woman. So it's like, and at that time I was lost, just trying to figure things out. You know what I'm saying, within myself.
As far as relationship
No,
wise,
just myself, and also that. You know what I'm saying. So I was like, man, let me put this album together and make some love songs and just shit that we can all relate to. Cause I just feel like we all been there. Like we've been just stuck. We just been stuck trying to figure out.
So, as far as the, you say you made love songs and stuff like that. Like, what type of reactions did the females give you towards those songs?
So I had this one. I remember I put out the project Lost Boy 2017, and I had a friend of mine. She I haven't spoken to her in so long, but when this project came out, she reached out to me and said, "Yo, these songs got me through this breakup." It just got, I don't know.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's just one of those things like.
That's the point of the music.
We used to crank that joint in the car.
Yeah,
We definitely used to crank that joint in the car.
And
he know.
Yeah, he know. Yeah, so so I know. So I appreciate that shit. It's just one of those things. The music is therapeutic, like for myself and just for the listeners, like.
Right.
So I'm just ready for this next album to come out because it's gonna be just like that. And once I'm done with this next project, I'm going back to this, like just cranking and just going stupid.
So you're going through your little B side right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna go back to the A side.
I'm going back to this. Yeah.
Hey, but whole kill. I never knew that the Lost Boy had a deep meaning like that. I honestly thought you thought it was some cool shit from Peter Pan. They called this up the Lost Boys,
They did.
and I thought you was just like, nigga, we the Lost Boys. And I ain't know it had a deeper meaning because you really felt like you was lost as far as like emotionally with women and all that other shit. But like you said, everybody been sweet, but
yeah, so it's just
it be like that.
That was his creative side. Excuse me, from him making that transition.
Yeah.
So how long you been rapping, fool?
Right.
Man, a break, dog. Like, let me see.
What's the time frame?
Okay, I'm always gonna count high school out because that's like, especially when we were in high school, we didn't have what these niggas got now.
But that's where you started, though, right?
I understand, but
he probably wasn't taking serious. You
it was somewhat
days.
serious. No, way before that, like MySpace days, like all we had was like all we had was MySpace. We didn't have the Facebook, Twitter, this, that. So I was doing it, but the resources and just like the outlets, they weren't there.
Right.
So it kind of got serious. I want to say 2011. It's 2020 now, but like time goes by fast.
Yeah. Because when we met in what 12?
We met 2012. I was 21, just going on 20.
Because I know when we met, you had just dropped your first video ever.
Yeah. So that was like damn. I known this nigga for a long time, dog.
Right, we went to school
together. For a long time too. So it's like we all know each other for the same amount of time.
Right.
But this nigga, like, just personally, like, you been in the mix with me since those days.
Right.
Yeah. So it's been a little while, but now it's been the highs, the lows. It's been like I was at a point. I had a group. Demetrius and I had a group, and we was out there. We was out there. We had a falling out, and then when that fallout happened, it was like I had to start from scratch.
That's when I met you because you was rapping that heavy, and then you got like. I was like, yeah, what's up, man? And you was like, you know me, I always play. So once you told me you want to fuck with them no more, if you came, we had linked up and you just threw the gear on and you wore it. And I'm like, oh, you back? You like, man, nah, I ain't fuck with that.
I was rocking it.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, nigga, that's your gang, fool. And you was like, I ain't fuck them niggas.
Nah, I ain't never said that.
No, I'm playing.
But nah, though, it's been for a minute, though. But we back on track, though.
Okay. So I got a question because I've been wanting to ask you this question for so long, but the shit like always slipped my mind.
Mm-hmm.
How did you link up with Fat Trel?
Okay, with Fat Trel, I love this. I think I seen him perform the first time like 2009 or 10 at this spot called Pure, and then we would always go back and forth there to that spot every Monday. And the one time there was one time I went there to perform. He performed and Wale was there, so I did my set. He did his set, and Wale was like, "Yo." He introduced us to he said, I want y'all to become friends, exchange numbers, and boom, we exchange numbers. I get home, and Trel texts me like it's like midnight or 1, like yo, good shit, good performance, food. Boom, all capitalized too. That's how he texts. And then we just been friends ever since, and
That's
we
what's
work
up,
on
man.
music, and that's been a dog. Good
Yeah,
guy.
that's
He's a
what's
good guy.
The one thing I can say about you, I don't think this too personal, so it's not me really putting your business out because it's not a secret.
Yeah.
Like, for the ones who don't know, you are a blood cousin to a DC Maryland rapper, Wale.
Yeah.
Right.
And one thing I used to always say to you, like, you know, why the fuck, nigga, why are you not at this nigga show?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And putting yourself the fuck on. And your whole thing was, like, I want to put myself on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's respect.
I don't want to
That's
use.
respect.
So I always respected you for that.
Yeah.
I don't want to use you. I don't want to use him, you know, to build a clout for me. I want to build my own clout. I want to build my own fan base. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do his show every New Year's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like that was, like I said, I fuck with your whole, like, I always thought it was dumb because you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not you. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm like, nigga, you tripping. But like I gotta respect it.
But I feel that though, because what you just said, he told me that too. He told me that a couple years ago we was in the studio, and he explained that. Because I never brought it up to him, like, why this, that, because I really didn't care. I wanted to do my own thing. But he
Right.
brought it up without me even saying anything. And I was like, respect. And then fast forward to like LA. When I lived in LA, we actually did work. We did work in the studio together. We just, you know, it was cool. It was a nice experience. So
tell us about that LA
Yeah,
experience.
talk to us about that.
LA, how was LA? Man, I went.
From the music, I want to hear from like the.
Oh, just
the music
music.
stand.
And just
music.
living, period.
Yeah, that too also.
First, LA is beautiful, man. LA is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
It's literally when you get out there. For me, when you get out to like West Hollywood, it's literally once you step into West Hollywood or whatever, you're walking into Instagram. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
It's just.
I never been, so I don't know.
You see a lot of like the IG comedians, social media comedians. You see the ball players, the porn stars. You see the rappers, the actors and actresses. It's like every day it's normal. It's just normal out there, and you know, and everyone has their little persona or whatever they wanna bring to the forefront, and it's one of those things you gotta get in where you fit in, bro. If you don't belong here, try this, try that. So it's one of those things. LA was an eye opener for me. I learned a lot too. You know, I linked up a lot with my brother Azizi. That's been my friend since high school. And being out there, we got closer. We talk every day, but we got closer, and then that's how like they brought me along to they tour that was supposed to be coming up, but now we got the Corona thing. It's been
Fucking everybody money up.
Yeah.
Right, right.
So it's been cool though. Like I recorded so much music out there. Like I was truly inspired.
Was it because you had a lot of time, or
I had a lot of time to myself, just being out there. Bro, when you look out the window where I was living at, you look out the window, you up in the hills, and you just see like this beautiful view. So it's like it makes you want to just do something. It makes you just want to do something. You know what I mean? And that's what it was though. We just every day we wake up, we drink, and make music. Wake up, drink, make music.
Yeah, it's the land of the stars, but but the backlash that you also hear from it, because I've been to LA, never lived there, but it's like, to go back to what you said as far as it being, it's like Instagram. Instagram is fake.
It is.
I was just getting ready to ask him, has he has he ran into people who made fake relationships with him out there?
Well, I ran into people who personally told me, they was like, yo, what you see on social media, that's just social media. Everyone, like, they're not gonna put no business out there, but just said don't get it twisted. We're all trying to get it, like, just like the next man. We all living. We're not living in this big whatever. We still living like this, but it looks like on social media it's like the bright lights. But when you close all the doors, we still just like regular deglets. Try and get it for real. So
because a lot of like Instagram famous people, them motherfuckers be broke.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Not all. You know what I'm saying. Some it's like they looking sweet on the internet, but in reality, they living at their mother house. Yeah. Some of them you can tell. You can look at the background and see the house fucked up. You like, nigga, fuck this nigga live at. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know that's his crib because he shoot from there all the time. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that's like, everybody Instagram ain't fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody Instagram not fake, but majority rules. A lot of people literally have two lives, social media, and then they real life.
It's like being basically like being like actors. Like you have a persona that you portray, and then when the lights go off, you go back to
that's
being
all it
who
is.
you
That's
are.
all it is.
Yeah.
But one thing, it does look good when you go out there. It just looks good. Like
That
on
you
the
out
outside
there.
living there. Yeah. Oh, he's doing something. He's doing
Because he in LA. Okay.
Yeah. So that's all.
And that was like a dream of yours because your first project
Was loving Los Angeles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
I remember that joint too. You gave me that joint like you was Jeezy out of the trunk. Like, yeah, this is my shit, fool. And I was like, my man cranking.
Yeah.
And everybody, and I used to purposely turn it on, and niggas be like, who's that? Who that? And I'm like, yeah, that's my man. Like, I'm like, that's Hakeem. Oh, that's Hakeem. Like, yeah. And that's what he's saying. We used to, like, back in, like, the Monte Carlo days, nigga. Like, like, back when niggas had CD players in the cars. And we used to motherfucking throw that shit in. And, like, but, like, a personal, like I said, like, me and you got cool off some, like, just your vibe. Like I said, I like your whole drive about, you know, you want to do the music on your own. You don't really want no, I mean, not saying you don't want no help, but you want to just do it on your own. A lot of these niggas out here, granted, to me, how I view shit is everybody knows somebody. I feel like everybody got put on because they knew somebody. I feel like it's very rare that a nigga really just got discovered. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they knew somebody.
And I learned that as I got older, like, especially like when I'm looking at a lot of artists now, where they at now, and I'm not trying to analyze it, but it just comes to me, and I'm like, oh, this is how he's here, this is how
Timeline.
Just like, a lot of artists today that I see, I'm like, I get it now. Everything just comes to the light. I'm like, oh, I get it now. So it is about the connection. So
that's what
I'm all
anything
for it. Anything
that's
like
jobs, anything.
Yeah, facts.
You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying? It's a networking thing. You gotta be able to sit down and have these conversations with these people. You gotta build relationships. That's how that's how you get along. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Move along to get along.
Sometimes people get lucky.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They just right place, right time.
But
majority.
Like you said, majority rules.
Majority, yeah. So a personal question from me to you: do you regret not using his platform to boost yours?
I try to go about life without having no regrets.
As you should.
But
I like that.
To be completely honest, maybe back when I was younger, when I was like really in the mix, like when I was really in that mix, I could be like, yo, put me in this situation right now, and I'll handle the rest. Yeah. So you definitely, that's probably one of the one of them. But.
So let me ask you this question: as far as music, what are you looking for out of the music?
Man, I guess it's just getting a message across. What else, bro? At this point now, I just love like just making music and just
love the craft.
and just like displaying it and just sharing it, and I just whatever the reaction is, if it's a good reaction, a negative, I just take it all in, like, and I appreciate people just listening. You know what I mean?
See, me, I'm a person, like, I like to pick people's brains. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know, like, from, you know what I'm saying, like, song standpoints, like, where does the experience come to making the song? Like you said, Brazy in Love, like you said you was going through something in the song where you know, it's about getting your person back, whoever, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're doing. I'm that type of person. Like, I like to know, like, where the experience came to make the music.
Oh, yeah. That's. I mean, I always been on that, but especially this next album that I'm coming out with. Every single song, it's like 11 songs, they're about shit that I've been through.
Got you.
There's a song that explains that. There's a song that explains why I'm back in Maryland.
Right.
But it's like you gotta listen to the song.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you basically
I ain't even
tell
gonna
the
ask you.
story.
Just
you gotta wait till the album.
Okay, that's a bet. That's a bet. I can't wait to hear it, man.
Because I actually like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not just like talking.
Telling
you know
the
what I'm
story.
saying? You're kind of like, you know, you giving, you dropping game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I've been through, and then you creating metaphors and rhymes and lyrics to describe your life. Like, that's dope.
like
you know what I'm saying? Like, granted, you know what I'm saying? It's rappers out here who really just say, nigga, I pop a perk, I pop a Zan, I get in this bitch and then dance. Like, duh, we all do. Everybody do that. I mean, I don't pop shit, but you know, that's all niggas do. We go to the club, we party, we drink, get drunk, and we go back and fuck.
Sometimes you want to know someone's story, just what you've been through. Like,
it ain't even that me personally. It ain't even that I want to know somebody's story. I mean, granted, you my man, so it make me want to listen to yours. But like, if somebody has an interesting story, then yeah, I want to hear it. But it's not even me wanting to hear somebody's story. It's just me seeing you take your story and put it into a rap song. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope as shit to me.
For me, I'm that person. I like to hear people's stories. Like, but I only want to hear people's stories from certain artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, rap music is cool. Like, I like rap music. I'm more of I like different genres of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom my mom and my grandmother. Those were my music outlets. They played all different type of music, like Lauryn Hill, Carlos Santana, variety, Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? Like just varieties of music every day. You know what I'm saying? Just so I, growing up, wouldn't be stuck in one. You know what I'm saying? In one.
It's always good. It's always good to have that that wide variety, like taste in music,
because you never know what you can get from this song.
Yeah.
You never know what loop you can take from that song. You know
I always do that. I learn from different genres of music, movies, TV shows, just friends, just what I learned from my friends. You take all that and you just weed everything out and just put it into your music. Like you can't go wrong with it. That's how you learn. Just you know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't eclectic. I like rap and R&B.
No, that's one thing I appreciate about because he just lays it right out there. Like
I ain't really eclectic. Like my mom, she used to, like your mother used to do. My mother played all that gospel, all of that. I like what I like. Like literally, I don't know. I wasn't a bad kid or nothing, but it's like everything my mother taught me, I did the opposite. Yeah. It's like, my mother taught me how to swim over the water, I swim underwater. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She taught me how to swim on quads, I was a rollerblader. You know what I'm saying? Little stupid shit like that. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I'm just me.
But it's nothing wrong.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about what nobody think. Like, this is just me. Ain't no point in me being on here if I'm gonna fake it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it a buck, but that's just me. I'm not really eclectic. I don't really like all different genres of music. You're not gonna see me in here cranking no fucking country music or no shit. Like it's just I like R&B and I like rap / hip hop. I don't know if you can tell me the difference between the two because I don't know.
It's same
exactly. So I don't like shit else. That's it. I don't like country. I'm not gonna say I don't like gospel because that'd be disrespectful. But you won't. I know, but it got to deal with God, and I'm real firm to deal with God. I don't want to make it like I'm disrespecting his music.
I'm gonna tell you something now. We had an argument in my group chat. I told you niggas I don't listen to gospel music at all. I don't. But I respect it though. I just
to be honest, and this is just me putting that out there. To be honest,
like all music is gospel.
A lot of gospel singers aren't really that close to God.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, like shit is still a business. It's still entertainment. You still doing what you doing to put money in your pocket. So don't get it twisted. Like I'm not trying to disrespect nobody or nothing like that.
Yeah, I ain't disrespecting the artist. I don't want to disrespect the genre.
Yeah, I get it. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of gospel singers that are disrespecting the genre because they're not doing it for the right reason. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it because this is what I'm good at and I can make a profit from.
I just keep my mouth
shut. That just make me not want to listen to it more.
You know what I'm saying? You can, but at the end of the day, it's certain ones that you can kind of tell when you listen to them.
They mean it.
They have a meaning behind what they talking about because, like he said, they're telling a story. Yes. They not just praise your hands and slide to the left and all that. They're not doing all that. They actually giving you a testimony of what they've been through and what they still going through. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. You just gotta pay attention to it.
Yeah, I listen to music for entertainment and vibe. Like it's just I can't vibe off of gospel. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to crank, and sometimes I just want
two-step, quick little two-step. Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to chill and you know what I'm saying.
Respect so like, that. If someone has a problem with it, then that's on them.
Anybody that got a problem with somebody's preference.
Don't ever judge. You can't judge anyone off their taste of music at this period. So it's like we all different. So you gotta just accept them. You know what I'm saying? So
correct.
You can't. I'm not about to crank no rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it twisted though. It is like one or two rock and roll songs that I bang with, and it might be one or two gospel songs that I bang with. But am I a fan of the genre? No. Yeah. But like I said, it is shit that I like from different genres. I'm not a jazz nigga. Like I never been to New Orleans, and I literally said this like a week ago. I'm like, man, when I go to New Orleans, like, what the fuck I
like that bounce though.
I think that shit. No. So this was saying. So I said it because I was watching the Photograph, the new movie, and and I don't know if y'all seen it. They went to New Orleans, so they was in New Orleans, and the jazz was playing. And I'm sitting there like, okay, they're doing all right.
It's funny that you brought up jazz because my mother, I know you don't listen to jazz. Have you ever heard of Kenny G?
I know.
He plays the saxophone.
Mhm,
And Boney James. My mom would like listen to them in the car, and like I found like honestly, it just came to me. Like I'm just in the car, like just riding, looking out the window. And the sound of the saxophone is, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of talking to me. So I'm like, I asked my mom, like, Mom, who is this? And she was like, oh, you like the music? I was like, yeah, it's you know what I'm saying, it's relaxing.
Yeah, I was about
and
to say
she was
that,
like, oh, this is Boney James. And then she was like, oh, well, here's another jazz artist, Kenny G. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying, I started to get into it.
Yeah.
But I can honestly understand where y'all come from. Like, because like I said, we all different. We all got different preferences with everything.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't
Nobody's
judge
going to be
nobody
the
for their
same.
preference.
We might have the same similarities, but we're never going to all just like the same
Right,
thing.
yeah,
Agreed.
yeah.
And I feel like when you do it, don't work.
Yeah,
I feel like if you and your man got everything in common, it's like, how the fuck do it, like, it's like, oh, nigga, you like that? I like cheesesteak too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't no fun. It ain't no motherfucking fun. Like, it ain't no.
That's how I look at it when it comes to like to dating. Like this, people say we don't got nothing in common. That's actually a good thing. You want to be able to learn from your partner. You want to be able to learn from them and just grow. Like, because if you dating someone just exactly like you're dating yourself. You know what I'm saying? You date yourself. Thank you. So that I always thought that was weird. Like I don't want to date someone that's exactly like me. That's just
It's just boring. Like it's just like and it's crazy because I was having this conversation like a couple weeks ago and we was talking about
We don't agree on
we were talking
shit.
about nice girls.
And look how close y'all are. Like,
Exactly. That's how it is.
Correct.
Opposite, no homo, opposites attract.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's like nigga real life be like sometimes like you ever see that girl on TV and it's just like, hey babe, my feet hurt. I'll rub them for you, babe. You know what I'm saying? Hey babe, I'm hungry. Fix me something to eat. Like okay, babe, I got you.
You talking about that Fresh Prince?
Fresh
Prince.
It's like that's exactly what I'm talking about because I watched that episode and it reminded. It's like you really don't want that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's fucked up. That's backwards. It's like you want that. You want the girl that's always happy. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? No arguments and all that. But it's like, man, sometimes it's just like this is annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's like you too nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. But it's just like, you know, we gotta do some other shit.
I'm big. I mean, I'm just big on. I'm actually big on nice women. You know what I'm saying? But just don't be like scary nice. Just be nice and
They say scary nice.
just be respectful. That's it. Be respectful to yourselves. Me and just, you know, I'm all about that. I don't do the. I hate this word, the term toxic. That's weird, but I don't know how people.
Man, be you.
Yeah,
If
be you.
that's who you are.
Be you, little nigga.
I want to
Be
see you
little
for
nigga.
who you are.
Yeah.
Don't fake it. Don't do none of that. If you fucked up, show me you fucked up. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm fucked up too.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, so from that point forward, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, the Real Brody. This my brother right here. Meet you 2 times. Say it 2 times.
4 times.
We got our guy here, Akeem Amiko. That Brazy in Love come out Friday. Make sure y'all go check it out. Make sure y'all check us out on every platform. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. What else, bro? What else,
YouTube.
bro? Subscribe. Go follow us on IG at
Follow Akeem Amiko.
Akeem Amiko.
Formerly known as Prince Akeem 301.
Hey, y'all gonna do a live show one day?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask y'all off the air, but
No. We definitely.
We
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
sometime in the summer, or just whenever. I want to come live. I want to be there. I want to be
Oh
there live.
shit.
This
Like, this is a freak.
But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is the We Say They Say podcast. We out.
Hey, how did it stop again?